Going up against Houston. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Outside, Payton. Here's Anthony. Pass to Duncan. And some nice passing there by Houston. Count it.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
It's Worthy, high post. Back to Anthony. Puts one up from 19. Yep, it counts.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Duncan. Banked in off the glass.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Hardaway, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Houston. Here's Anthony from downtown. And Booker is good for three. Booker's got 5 points so far.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Payton. With three, Booker. Rebounded by Hardaway. On the wing, Barnes. And here's Worthy. Defended by Booker. Tries again. Rejected by Booker. And that one's good. Duncan. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Payton, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. Worthy with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Adebayo. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And another miss by the Bronx.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Payton. Back to Booker. Now here's Anthony. On the wing, Duncan. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. The Bronx trails by 7. Trying to get something going.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Over in the corner, Barnes. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Worthy from outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bronx on top. Finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. We'll get right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
That one drops for him.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Carter outside. Over Baylor. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Pass to Bamba. In the corner, it's Bird. Vince Carter grabs the miss. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bronx. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston trails by 3. Pass to Keenan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Yao Ming. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Houston with a big group substitution here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Vince Carter with the 3. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, man, what a shot. Look at that from another time zone.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Out to Duncan. From outside the arc. Bronx grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
.34 seconds left in the first half. And he makes that one.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Booker, and stolen by Yao. Carter for three, and the three ball is good. Carter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bronx.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bronx on top. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Robertson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bronx leads by 2.
An inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. And Oscar Robertson with the 3. Robertson's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Offline with his 3. Houston trails by 5. Pass to Anthony. Houston moving it around. Back to Duncan. This one for 3. Another miss by Houston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Carter right side. Malone wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Second chance shot. Bronx grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Beyond the arc. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Payton. Houston trails by 3. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Robertson outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Robertson's got 8.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Houston. .111 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Bamba with it. From the arc. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. The Bronx leading by 6. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.